Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So today I am at Prampram. Today's a bit different, right? I'm here with my favorite client. He bought the most plots from me here in Prampram and he just finished putting up this beautiful wall. I think it took him about 2.5 months to put up this wall, covering 22.5 plus. Welcome, man, Mr. Kojo. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good, Rash.
I'm good to see your site. I
Yeah,
sold this
okay.
land to you about 3 months ago, right?
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
have never been here. I'm impressed with the amount of work you've put on the ground.
yeah.
22.5
Five
plus
plus,
is
yeah.
pretty big once you
Yes,
see the wall around
it's
it.
not easy.
So how was the
It's easy.
experience?
Okay, the experience is not all that tough because when you get land from the right source and you are work in peace, you're able to cut down costs on certain unnecessary costs you need to cut down. The way I get to know you was through my sister and
Okay,
the husband in the US.
okay.
And through them I get to know you, and big shout out to them because they are the main guys behind me on this project. Yeah. So 3 months ago I approached you with this land. You took me here. You made someone rather took me here. So they did a demarcation for me, and I was very hard on you because I was very hard on you because I've been in this business for over 14 years now,
Right.
and I know how the games works.
Uh-huh.
Because if you don't do your search, if you don't do your research very well, you just throw out money.
In Ghana,
You
yes,
just
definitely.
throw out money. So I think when I came, I even asked for about 5 plot or 10.
Right, it was initially 10.
10.
Yes.
Initial was 10.
Yeah.
So when I got to the site was very beautiful for me, looking at the place and future development that is upcoming. So I decided, okay, let me calm down a little, let me try and do my search and everything. So I gave you some proposals that I want 10 plus, but I don't need your site plan. But I need documentation that covers the land
Right,
because I wanted to bring my own surveyor because
right.
whenever I buy land, I don't take site plan
The bias.
from the buyers, no,
Right.
because they can deceive you big time with site plan. So I always bring my surveyors to come and pick. So my surveyors came, I was with them, they picked. I asked for 1 month ultimatum for me to run my search and everything.
Right.
And I was very happy that you gave me that opportunity because most lands here in Ghana, as soon as you tell them, give me a bit of time for me to do my search, they will start
They start acting all type of
acting
way.
very funny because if there's something behind it they don't want you to know, so they will try to act funny. But you were bold enough, you told me, okay, I'll give you the 1 month, you just do your search and everything. So my surveyor pick, I took copy of the land title
Title.
certificate from you. So as soon as my surveyor made a pick, he made a site plan. He started running the search. I went to the court, that's the Accra High Court, Land Court 10. I put in application over there to see the judgment that was attached to the
To the title.
to the title. So within a space of 2 weeks.
I didn't even know you did all of that. Okay.
So in a space of 2 weeks, I was still waiting, and you was also come for me because you knew your plot was genuine. But me, I was having double-minded because I was very careful because I've been to this business. I've experienced a lot. I've seen a lot of issues, some directly, some indirectly. So I was very careful when I was coming to do this project. So I came here one Saturday also to spend time here, just to work on the land, just to make sure someone will approach me. No one did approach me. At that time, there was constructing this fence wall, this particular fence wall.
Right.
So there was guys that was there. I tried to have chat with them just to ask about brief history about this land, because over here in Ghana, documentation may be perfect, but background history is also needed because someone may be holding a title on the paper. Others also may be holding the land on ground. So upon my search, it seems everything turns out to be in the favor of you. So I told you, okay, I'm done with my search. I'm satisfied with it. I think within 3 weeks after I came
Right.
for my surveyor to pick up the points. So I came back and I told you, no, I don't want the 10 plus again, but rather I want 22. I want 25.
You wanted 25.
25. So I think based on the demarcation, because the place has already been demarcated
Right.
with roads and everything. So you came back to me that there's one stretch where you initially gave me the 10 plus. the total is 22.5
Mhm.
plus over there.
Mhm.
So either I'll pick it or you relocate me to another place. But I decided to take all the 22.5.
Mhm.
So as soon as I made that commitment, there was an agreement between me and you
That you can work
that
even
I
when
can
after
work
50% you
after
can work. Yeah.
50%. So I made my 50% payment. And the day that I was paying, I transferred the money to you. Excavator was on this ground, digging trenches. And the following day, blocks, all the material started coming. So we have been on this site for 2.5 months
Mhm.
now. Every day working, Monday to Sunday. The
Wow.
day they don't work is when it rains because I can't, I'm a businessman,
Mhm.
so I can't let you work half day and pay you full day.
Right, right.
So if it rains in the morning, like 6 to 8, you need to stop work.
Mhm.
Then you continue
So the
to
next day.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
the following day. So we have been here for 2.5 months, no trouble. No one has come here to approach us that the land belongs to them, nothing. And we are almost done. As you can see, we have built our shelter for our
Yeah, yeah.
storage.
Let's take a walk. I think you guys can see that on the drone.
Yeah.
Again, you know, I've been selling like usually farmlands and stuff. You sell a lot, but for residential, I think you guys have bought the most in one
Yeah.
shot. And I think the next one will be like maybe 12 plus that somebody bought
Yeah.
for residential. So,
So
but the
as
idea is, why would you buy such a big land? No, what are you trying
okay,
to do here?
initially I told you that I told you that a construction guy and
Yeah.
real estate developed guy.
Yes. Yeah.
I've worked with a couple of companies here in Ghana in
Mhm.
the real estate. I've left my footprint over there,
Mhm.
but I think this is the time for me to move ahead, move on a different direction and a different path,
Right.
because you can't work with someone for
What forever?
forever.
Now you're
Yeah,
trying to do it with
like
family
yeah,
and for
family
yourself
stuff
as
and
well.
kind of stuff,
It's good.
because man is growing.
Yeah, and
So
you a diasporan, right?
yeah,
You're a
yes,
diasporan.
yeah.
So despite having all these challenges here in Ghana, I mean, how long have you been in Ghana? You were in the UK, right?
Yeah, I was in the
How
UK.
long ago did you make the move?
Okay, I returned back to Ghana in 2024 May.
2024 May.
May, yeah.
Ah,
And
you just came back.
yeah, just came back. And I went back, I think, a couple of months ago, and I
Were you
came
doing
back.
back and forth? Because
No,
when you
no,
talk about your experience,
I didn't do that. I just went there to stay. But later, I decided to come back and focus on my dream. That's a construction.
right?
Because I've been in it for 14 years.
So what were you doing the construction? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Okay, the construction, okay, I was the general manager,
Mhm.
though, because I learned on the job, because
Okay.
I'm an accountant by profession.
Me too.
Yeah.
And we are both in the same field now. But you know, real estate, like building has a lot to do with numbers. If you take
Yeah,
somebody's money and you are
money,
building, you got to track where the money is
money is
going to make
going, yeah.
sure you are making this
And your
profit and whatnot.
and your
So,
supervision also needs to be very great,
exactly.
because construction, if you fuck up with supervision, you are doomed forever,
Mm-hmm.
because the procurement aspect needs to be supervised.
Mm-hmm.
The construction, that's the main work aspect, needs to be supervised as well.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes people think once you get the material and everything on site, just need to stay in your air condition in your office
Mm-hmm.
and just be calling what is going on.
That shouldn't be
Yeah,
the
that
case.
shouldn't
Yeah.
be the case. I'm a field guy, and
Yeah.
everyone who knows me in construction knows this guy don't joke with his supervision.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave the office, I'll come to the site unannounced.
Mm-hmm.
If you need material, you don't have the authority to buy material. You need to tell me, I need this material. Then I'll procure it myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as time goes on, when the company
It
expand,
grows. Yeah.
I need to dedicate some authority to other
Yeah.
people also
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
work on it.
Yeah.
So I
With
learned on the
training.
job when I came in as an accountant, and
And that was
there were,
2024.
no, 2010.
Oh, okay. So you were here before and then you left?
Yes.
Okay, then you came back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everything was like, when I came, things was not that good, because they'll tell you we have reached this stage, you go, and so we keep on having problems with our clients, and so I decided to be on grounds for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So upon doing that, I needed to learn about how they do their mixtures, the number of wheelbarrows per
Sand
sand,
and the
the
cement,
cement and
the
everything.
proportions. Yeah.
Just for me, that's the proportions,
Yeah.
as we
Yeah.
say. Yeah. so that I'll be able to track every move that they do
On the site, yeah.
on the site, and then also put the workers also very close to me, because you can't just be shouting on them, because they are doing the hard stuff, and you need to respect them as well.
Exactly.
So when you stay close to them, they also give you more knowledge about what you're supposed to do, and they also serve as security for you as well when you are doing such projects, because if you don't get someone to be trusted within them, you buy materials,
And then
you
somebody's stealing it.
yes,
Yeah.
and some also can form a cartel just to take out your materials all the time.
Yeah.
So what I intend to do with this plot is to have an estate. This a mini estate, but maybe some days to come, maybe you will try and see the land behind you. Maybe you can take that land as well.
You see.
Yeah. So this is a mini estate that we are trying to put on about 30 to 35 houses.
It's not a mini estate. People start with 2, 4, 30. 30 is quite big, you know.
Because I like big things, so maybe my small thing is someone.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, because it's quite 30 homes is not
Yeah,
not
30
small.
each will be a single story.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we have a mini mall that will serve the estate and with the communities behind.
Okay.
We have like a lifestyle, long tennis, a swimming pool courts, and
All that stuff that will
other
come in.
stuff, so that it will make the place feel better.
Okay.
And here also is about 20 minutes walk to the beach, 10 minutes drive or 5 minutes drive to the beach.
In the future, when the roads get better, it will be
better. It will be more. So
yeah.
so this is my dream for this place.
Okay.
So right now they are almost done with the
wall,
construction
the
of the
wall.
fence wall, because I call it the phase one, because it's such a huge part. I don't want to take any chances for anyone to encroach.
I understand.
So I needed to fence everything. So when you are working within it, you feel safe.
You are good to go.
Yeah, you're able
I
to protect.
I see that you have that's a storage or where the workers will stay.
Storage. So over there, I did it very big, like 20 feet by 20 feet,
I see.
which is very big. So when we are about to start the work, I'll use this plasterboard to do demarcations, use a big place for storage, a small place for an office.
An office. Okay.
Then a place for the workers to sleep.
And then the storage.
Okay. So that's why I made it big, open.
Okay. Like one big open concept.
Yeah.
I like it. So instead of buying a container, you did that. And
I
you
did that, yeah.
I can see that you.
And this one, that place will be where the last building will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I understand. So this is like when you are completely done in a way, then that goes down and then you put something.
The way we have constructed it, about 80% of the material can be reused.
Okay. Yes, I see.
Yeah.
I see.
That's why I have not plastered it. I just want to leave it this way.
Oh, as it is. Yeah. But you're going to bring your burglar proof.
You're
going to bring your burglar proof later.
So the burglar proof, definitely you just dress.
Yeah, you dress a little bit inside. So you will not even plaster the inside?
No. Okay. I just leave it like
so you want to use the blocks?
I still use it.
Charlie, this is like 2,000 blocks, isn't it? Or more?
This is about 1,500.
Okay.
1,500.
Hey, and you want to reuse it?
Yeah.
I like it, man. That's an accountant, man. Don't get married to one.
Not all accountants.
Accountants, man. I'm the same way. We calculate everything. But Mr. Kojo, thank you for coming on the channel. I really appreciate you and your sister and the whole family for trusting me to buy land of this size for me. So it was a lot of money involved.
We'll be coming to your fusion site also. We are having a bit of discussion just to
come
to that properties also.
I understand.
So, but thank you also for giving me the chance to have trust in you, because
Ghana is.
Let me be honest, I don't trust land sellers in Ghana.
Ghana is crazy.
Yeah, so I don't buy land for anyone since
you told me.
No, I don't do that.
That's your first
This is my first doing a project with my family.
Face on it and the family, and then going forward, they say this land is okay.
Let's do it, because the kind of search that I ran, I think no one would do that, because I spent almost about 30,000 cedis to do all this search before I came to you. That is an extra cost, but someone will not do it.
Before we started talking, or in the whole process.
After we talked, I told you I want to bring my surveyor.
Right.
I spent about 30,000 cedis to do for the surveyor to pick
Come
the
and pick. Yeah,
points,
because it was quite
run
big.
the
Yeah,
search,
yeah,
court search,
yeah,
driving in and out.
yeah. All those.
Yeah,
It's
because
money.
it's an extra cost, but I think most people will not do it.
Most people won't do
Won't
it.
do it.
Most people won't do it.
So that they will not do it. But at the end of it, or they will buy a land for maybe 120,000 Ghana cedis, and the money will go for
But
free.
if the land is small, you won't end up spending much
That's what I
on it.
mean.
Yeah.
But maybe for you to spend maybe 1,000 cedis to
People,
do a search
people
and
just
then,
don't do searches. I
yeah.
mean, I have a situation at Shy Hills I was telling you about. Its title land is clean, even the neighbor. You say you came down here and you asked. Sometimes, chiefs haven't registered the land or whatever, but you can still know from neighbors.
Yes.
Like, you can still know
Yeah.
how the ground is,
Yeah.
right? To know who the rightful owner is. That's how people do. Not all lands are registered, but there's a
No,
way
no,
to
no,
find
land.
out,
Yeah. A way
right?
to find out because the background checks is the
Man,
major.
it's more important. I tell people,
That's
more
the
important.
major search, even than the paper search.
Yes, I tell people.
That's the
So
major
for
search.
Shy Hills, for example, my neighbors bought the land from the family I bought it from. They have a title. But previously, some people have bought it from scammers.
Scammers.
And they have no idea. They have no idea until I came on the land. And now I think they are going after those people. That's the word on the streets. They are
Yeah.
really giving them a tough time. So people just don't do searches. They don't look into anything because the little money they will spend. Ghanaians, when we spend money, you want to see a war. They don't like spending on
Spend on it, yeah.
intangible stuff that you can see.
Sure.
That's what I
Sure.
realized. Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Mr. Kojo, thank you so much,
Okay, good.
guys.
Thank you.
It's,
Thank you. So let me give a big thanks to my sister and the husband, Mr. Kofi Osai, Lydia Ajwa in US, Virginia. And then also, as soon as we start the building, I still will come here with Rush for us to be on the team for us to
to
sell
sell some of the houses off.
some of the
It sounds good.
houses.
I'll be happy to do
And
that.
I think we have office in the US that will be selling some of the houses over
Oh,
there.
you guys have big plans. I should have
We
doubled
have
the price. I'm
and,
messing.
and we have another office also in the UK in the Norwood.
Oh, nice,
Yeah,
nice, nice,
that's
nice.
the Lambert community
Okay.
that will be selling. So anyone in the UK or in the US will know where
To go and
go
then
to,
find that person
because
so you don't have to worry.
we want to put trust in the diaspora.
Amen. Amen.
Don't send money straight to me here. There are representatives in the US. You go and meet my sister and the husband there. I have a cousin also in Norwood, Lambert, SC27, that you can also go to him. So anything that you need, you see the person that you're giving the cash to,
Exactly.
and you see the
Exactly.
property being allocated to you also over here.
Right.
And it's a big business that we want to do,
Okay.
and we want to treat our customers, give them a good home, give them a good price for them to enjoy life. Living the diaspora is not easy. You
Of
will
course,
get there.
that's why you
So,
run here. So did I.
okay, thank you.
All right, guys.
Okay.
So, like he said, we'll be back again. I mean, I'm always happy to hear people who wanna do something to help people out there in the diaspora, right? That's what I stand for. My whole business is built around trying to help people in the diaspora buy properties and whatnot. And Mr. Kojo here, being such a great guy, has teamed up with his sister and the husband to do something kind of similar, right? But it's, they're gonna sell a house to you. You're gonna come here. You're gonna set up a business and also probably impact somebody else. So it's a cycle. So if you're interested in land, reach out to me. If you're interested in this property that hasn't been done yet, still going under design, right?
Yeah.
So we will be back here on site and then let you guys know what they have on the ground. But you have absolutely nothing to worry about, right? Somebody bought 22.5 plus. That's a lot of money, right? And
Over 2
not,
million, over 2
nothing.
million Ghana cedis.
And they're here, right? I've sold land to somebody has bought land from me in one shot. I think the biggest like almost $400,000. When somebody buys land from me, I'm not gonna take your money and run away. That's not who I am. I'm selling you genuine land. You're gonna come and work in peace. If there is an issue on the land, I actually have lands that have legit documents, but I won't sell it because the ground is not cool. So I make sure that everything is okay, both on paper and on the ground, before I put my name to it because I'm trying to build a reputation.